I want to talk about this star fruit or carambola tree I have growing in my Modesto, California Zone 9B backyard. This tree is about 20 years old from seed, and it is somewhat protected in that it's planted close to my house and in between the fence in my house, which is only about 6 or 8 feet. So it does get a little bit of protection, but not a lot, as this tree does get a little bit of frost damage most years. But today we're here to talk about how I get these things to produce fruit mid-summer, when most carambolas or star fruit actually produce fruit in the winter, and this tree is no exception. But we do have warm summers here where the temperatures are in the hundreds, and so this tree can be made to force fruit, to set fruit, even out of season. And the way I do that is I take a branch where I want the fruit to be set, and I just tweak it a little bit. I bend it a little bit until you hear a slight crack in the branch. I'm not sure exactly how this works, but perhaps it forces carbohydrates to store in that part of the branch, and then you get flowering and also fruit. Another way is sometimes if you cut the end of the branch off, it'll set fruit right at the end of the branch. It'll flower and set fruit. So an alternative method of forcing the tree to flower and set fruit is to use fertilizer. Now, you got to be careful, because if you force a tree to unnaturally set fruit using chemical fertilizers, it could slow the growth of the tree down. As you can see, this tree is very, very healthy, and that's because I use a well-balanced fertilizer overall. However, you can use a blooming fertilizer that is something that has a ratio of, say, 0-10-10, which I've used on some of my trees to force into flower. But you'll interfere with the growth. And as you can see here, we're in a growth flush right now, and we are in the middle of summertime. So if you take a look, I've done some pretty drastic pruning to keep this otherwise large bushy tree that has a lot of brittle branches high up, at least to 6 feet high, so that I can harvest the fruit from underneath. And I also want to keep it cut back some, because my air conditioner compressor is back there, and we need access to that to clean it once in a while. So I have been asked what type of fertilizer do I use on my starfruit tree. And the all-around fertilizer that I use is kind of a generic fertilizer that I got at Walmart for about $15 for a big bag. And it's just a 16-16-16 fertilizer. You could use any other well-rounded fertilizer. Other than that, the carambola or starfruit really doesn't take anything special when it comes to fertilizer. Once again, you just want to, in order to encourage it to fruit out of season, is just make little snaps in each branch. And before too long, you'll notice flowers and fruit. So once again, my name is Jeff. If you like this type of video, go ahead and click the like, subscribe button, and the notification bell. I'll be doing updates on all of my tropical fruit growing adventures. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and you have a good day.